Okay, so we're going to have a look at a group frequency and how we calculate the modal group and how we find the group that contains the median. Now, in the previous video about calculating an estimate from the mean, we used this same example. So if you want to look at how the table is set up, then you can reference that. What I'm interested in this video is looking at how to calculate the modal group and the median group. So the modal group is the same as the mode, but we're talking about a group. So we are looking for the group with the biggest frequency. So here we have the frequencies. The biggest frequency is 31, but that's not what we reference. We want the modal group. So we want to reference the group that relates to the biggest frequency. So we are going to quote the group where the length is greater than 20 but less than or equal to 30. So the mode is quite easy. Now the median. In the previous videos about frequency tables, we looked at finding the median by looking for the sum of the frequencies plus 1 and dividing that by 2, and that gives you the value you're looking for. So the sum of the frequencies is this column added up, which we have the value from the question originally, which is 100. So the sum of f is 100 because it's the total of these frequencies. So we have the sum of the frequencies, which is 100 plus 1 divided by 2, and that is the 50.5th value. So we're looking for the 50.5th value. Now that's not what we quote as the median, we're looking for it in the table. Now the first 21 values are here. When we move down to the second row, we now accumulate the frequencies, so we now have 32 values in total. So we're not yet at the 50.5th value. If we move down to the third row, then we add on the 31 to the 32, and we are now at 63 values. So here we were only at 32, we're now at 63, so we know the 50.5th value, which we require, is somewhere in this group. So it's the same as the modal group for this example. So the group which contains the median is this one, because the 50.5th value is contained in here, because it contains the values from the 33rd value to the 63rd value. So the median group is 20, the length is greater than 20 but less than or equal to 30.